Hey everyone, my name is Genesis.
And my name is Emily.
We are student leaders here at Berlin High School and we represent the Unified and the Equity Advocate team. You may not know much about our organizations, but one thing we have in common is knowing that inclusivity and acceptance are key factors in supporting a healthy and successful school community.
In other words, it is our mission to ensure students are represented, connected, and celebrated for who they are and where they're from. This video will share some insights from students and staff, as well as highlight the celebrations that took place this school year.
Hello students and staff. To first begin, we would like to tell you a little bit about what the Unified program is composed of.
Berlin High School has many different aspects of the Unified program, including Unified Sports, Unified Theater, and Unified PE.
Unified, specifically, is a way to join people with and without intellectual disabilities in the same group or on the same team, which makes everyone feel accepted, included, and appreciated.
Now, let's hear from some of the people involved in Unified and help make it possible.
Hi, I'm Ms. Casello, and I am a special education teacher here at Berlin High School. I am also one of the Unified Sports coaches. Unified Sports is a program here that is grounded and based on inclusivity and inclusion. It is bringing general education students together with students that are considered special education students to play sports with one another, to get to know one another, to model for one another, to enjoy one another's time. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's just to have fun. It is a program that brings an abundance of joy. And if you are looking to join, you can talk to Ms. Dunnigan or I in our offices. I'm upstairs in office 2220, and Ms. Dunnigan is in room 1201.
Unified Sports is about forming a team of students with all levels of ability that practice and compete together. The team plays soccer, basketball, track, and cornhole. It's such a great program because it provides opportunities for friendship and acceptance on and off the field. Our teams encourage and motivate each other, but most of all have fun. If students are interested in joining, we hold an interest meeting before each season.
Personally, what I like about Unified is how the teachers are all helpful. If you're injured or like unable to participate, they will let you sit out. That's what personally I like.
My favorite part of Unified is being with my friends and my coaches.
Hey everyone, we're a part of the Equity Advocates and we want to tell you about the Equity Committee.
Our goal is to engage in active conversations that can lead to direct change in social disparities among a wide range of groups.
Our club maintains discussions about how we can encourage inclusivity, equity, and understanding into our school.
In the Equity Committee, we provide a safe space for students to suggest ideas to help make Berlin High School a more inclusive and positive place, thus cultivating an environment in which students can thrive.
Equity means to me that I'm meeting students where they are as individuals and providing resources and supports that meets their individual needs. This is different from equality, where with equality, each student is given the same essentially supports and resources. However, with equity, right, each students have different needs. Therefore, as a school counselor and as a support staff in the building, I need to meet students where they are and provide them with the individual supports that they need in order to be successful.
Equity interactions with my students suggest that depending on the level of relationship that they need, I'm willing to apply it, and it is universal. So I want to have a conversation. I want to learn and develop relationships across the board in my classroom. Some students will need more interaction or want more communication, others perhaps less. But I'm going to try to establish a strong relationship such that I can better understand what their needs are and give them the level of development that ultimately would be appropriate.
In terms of equity, people need to ensure that all people feel relative to each other, being equal to one another. And we can take actions here with the Equity Committee if we choose to pay attention.
Equity means that each person's individual experience is considered. It means that we are meeting students where they are and giving them the tools and opportunities that they need to meet their personal goals and to ultimately succeed.
Equity impacts my life by giving me an equal
fair neutrality to help me thrive in any experience or situation, just like any other person.
You know, equity is a really important thing to me because it's just, it's a way for everybody to get a fair opportunity, I feel. So there's people who may not be the same as everybody, so I feel like it's important that everybody gets a fair starting chance and that everybody is able to have the same outcomes on life.
Advocacy has several different meanings for me. First, when I think of advocacy, I think of advocating, right? Advocating to me is advocating for my students' needs, right? And you can tie that into equity, meaning that if I'm advocating for a student, I'm advocating for their individual needs and what they need in order to be successful, right? What supports, what resources they need in order to be successful. So it's me speaking on behalf of the student to ensure that they have the needs, they have the things that they need in order, for them to be, again, successful. When I think of advocacy, I also think of in the sense of social justice, right? Being an advocate for something that I'm passionate about, right? Which is equity, is one of the things that I'm passionate about. So it's making sure my voice is being heard in the school community when it comes to equity and what that means for each of our students. So that is what advocacy means to me.
Advocacy is speaking out for your needs, for others' needs if they might need that extra boost, and sort of just speaking up for what is right, doing the right thing under any circumstances.
Advocacy is basically like standing up for what you believe in and also standing up for others who might not always be able to stand up for themselves.
Advocacy is speaking out for what you believe, really putting your foot down and getting your point across.
Please consider being a part of a community that advocates for others and to have a safe space to speak about progress being made in our school. If you're interested, please send Ms. Amenta an email or look out for our advertisements next year to join our club.
All right, so as the primary teacher in the RISE program, inclusivity means giving a place and a home for all of the students in my class to be part of the BHS community, an opportunity to be part of things in the arts such as theater, sports after school, having someone to hang out with, having a friend, just a sense of belonging.
Hola, mi nombre es Guillermo. Para mí la inclusividad como para profesional significa que valorizamos a todos los estudiantes, que todos tengan un sentido de personalidad, que puedan sentirse libres y puedan ser quienes ellos realmente son, sea en la escuela, sea en sus trabajos, sea en cualquier parte del mundo. Eso es lo que significa inclusividad para mí. Gracias.
All right, so inclusivity means to me just the acceptance of people and their backgrounds, whatever their backgrounds may be, whatever their preferences may be, whatever their cultures are, just accepting that, just accepting the fact that people are different, and just not just tolerating it, but accepting it, like letting it in, being mindful of it, and celebrating it. And that's what inclusivity means to me, yeah.
Inclusivity means to me to accept everybody, no matter their differences, their backgrounds, have an open mind to everything, and really accept people into what you do and include people in what you do in everything you do if you need to, and really just get along with everybody, be nice to everybody, and treat others with respect the same way they would treat you, and just really treat everybody with kindness.
Inclusivity means making sure that everybody feels valued, honored, and a part of something.
So to me, inclusivity pretty much means involving everybody, celebrating everybody, understanding everybody's differences.
So if you want to know the answer to what does inclusivity mean to me, it is giving folks who would otherwise perhaps feel like they were excluded from opportunities, whether they be academic, athletic, or clubs, or whatever they might feel excluded from, giving them all an opportunity to have a seat at the table.
To me, inclusivity is very important because I think it's
a big part of school to just have a diverse community and have different people around you all the time to get different experiences.
Inclusivity means to me being accepting of anyone, no matter who they are, LGBTQ, race, ethnicity, religion, gender, any of that. And as one of the LGBTQ, trans, gay students here, it means a lot to me to be inclusive of everybody.
In terms of inclusivity, people need to make sure that they're including individuals, accepting them instead of rejecting them. The unified team here makes sure that all people feel accepted rather than rejected. It's important that we all make sure that they're adequately seen.
Inclusivity means to me being all together despite any differences.
Inclusivity means providing everyone with equal opportunities and resources, regardless of their differences.
To me, inclusivity means making everyone feel included, involved, and accepted. We hope this video captured the essence of inclusivity and celebration in our school community.
In thinking ahead to the next school year, we challenge you, our student body, to get involved and help us further represent, connect, and celebrate our amazing community here at Berlin High School.
Have a great summer, and we'll see you in the fall.